Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Sorry for the delay, you guys. Excited to hop in here. Just wanted to make sure our stream was working, and we are good to go here. So I'll uh, I'll go ahead and cut out the delayed opening here. But hey, welcome to the LandTrust live stream, our weekly live stream that we do just to highlight new listings, new things that are going on just from the past week. Have a couple things to share with you. Real quick, I'm Josh. I handle our landowner onboarding here at LandTrust, and again, excited to show you guys what we have just or what was going on this week. Excited to go through that here. So, yeah, without further ado, I'll go ahead and hop right into it for us. Heading to Texas, our first listing, Zuberbuehler Bend in Comstock, Texas. Neat spot. We were excited to see this one go live. This listing is hosted by Houston, landowner partner of ours in Valverde County, Texas, located just outside of Del Rio, about 3 hours west of San Antonio. Just for folks kind of looking for that distance there. It's about 3,500 acres, kind of right there in southwestern Texas. Neat spot here, nearby water, live water access to the Amistad Reservoir and the Rio Grande River. So good water sources in the area. And yeah, just to go over what Houston's offering. Again, a lot of ground to offer, and then some neat experiences as well. So scrolling down to his packages, he's offering some more hands-on experiences just from him as a landowner. So he's going to be fully guiding these hunts. So starting off with the whitetail hunt here, it's fully guided, kind of a safari style hunt. The package card kind of shows a little bit weird here, but it's a flat $5,000 for up to 3 hunters, and you get 3 days with that. So that 556 per guest is just a minimum guest price that you would pay. But again, it's 5,000 flat 5,000 for that fully guided experience for you and up to two more buddies, so three total. So neat whitetail opportunity there. He is offering a javelina hunt. Houston is only offering one javelina hunt though this season, or this year. So every year just one javelina hunt. Again, that's going to be guided by Houston, and it's a flat 1,000 for 2 days of hunting on the ranch there for the javelina. He is going to have a guided quail hunt as well. That's going to be a flat 3,000 for up to 3 hunters in 2 days. So it's $1,000 a guest. You get 2 days of hunting, and again, the total price would be that three grand for the guided quail. So lots of options there. And then finally, as far as the hunting goes, he does have a group dove hunt available as well. That's going to be a flat $1,250 for 5 guests, up to 5 guests in a group. And like I said, plenty of live water on the ranch and near the ranch, just with the river and reservoir nearby, the Amistad Reservoir and then the Rio Grande. So neat hunting opportunities available. Other things to point out, from what Houston was telling me, just some neat non-hunting experiences. They have some old Indian paintings, again, kind of native to that Rio Grande region. And Houston describes it as just kind of walking through canyons on the ranch where it has some of those old Indian pictographs and petroglyphs available. So neat opportunity just to kind of see something that is unique, something that you normally wouldn't see there. So really excited to have Houston on board. Again, check it out. Southwest Texas, about 3 hours west of San Antonio. So welcome to the site, Houston. All right. Next, we're going to be headed to North Carolina. This listing is C.B. Hilton Farm, hosted by Cliff. Now, some of you may be familiar with Cliff's listing. The reason I'm bringing this up, while this specific listing isn't new, Cliff did just recently publish 5 new listings for his dove hunting. And so just wanted to kind of explain a little bit kind of the heart behind that. obviously with dove hunting and waterfowl hunting in general, sometimes if you go out and you have a whole property to yourself, you take one shot and then you bump the birds to an adjacent field. And so Cliff's thought process here is he's actually going to be offering all of his fields on a or all of his property on a per field basis, if that makes sense. And so let me show you what I mean here. So hopping into his first new listing, it is his big field. So it's a 40 acre spot. And he's done this with four of his other fields. So five fields total. And again, it's just an opportunity to capitalize on just how dove season works in the southeast part of the country. And so again, really doing this to try to keep consistent pressure on the birds. He got some feedback just in years past doing it on the full 300. Guys were having good experiences, but like I said, they'd take one shot and then they'd have to haul over to the next field to try to get on birds. So getting more guys out there, more groups out there will hopefully keep that consistent pressure on birds. And with each shot somebody takes, that will kind of bump birds back and forth to each field. So to highlight this real quick here, so we started with the big field. Cliff has his big field in tobacco currently. So that one is a tobacco field. The next one is the Holder field. That one is currently in Milo, about 22-acre field there. The next one is Dave's Place, 27 acres, currently in sweet potatoes. The Three Barns property, Three Barns tract, currently in mixed produce. And then finally Richard's Field, which is also currently in mixed produce. And what Cliff was telling me is, again, with everything that he has going on, the produce that he's growing on the farm, the dove hunting is phenomenal. It's what he said is it's almost like cheating. Obviously, he's not doing anything illegal by any means, but the birds are just so thick in the ag fields there that the chances of success are pretty high, and it's really the perfect storm for bird hunting. So again, excited to give this a try. We like to be pretty hands on with our landowners and help them do what we can to help make them money. And so Cliff came to us with this idea, and we were game to give it a try. So dove season opens up, I believe, September. Let me see here. I had it blocked out here. See what his whitetail package is saying. Yeah, so it opens September 1st. So really that those first couple weeks are going to be pretty solid on each of his hunting spots. So early September is going to be pretty solid. And again, Cliff is while he's doing the dove hunting on kind of a per field basis, he still has his 300 acres total for turkey hunts and whitetail hunts this fall. So definitely a good option there, and some pond fishing as well. So again, he's out of Cameron, North Carolina. I'm also going to link Cliff's Instagram for the farm and just him individually. He's a neat follow. Got some cool things going on, so would encourage you to if you're looking for a dove spot this fall in North Carolina, reach out to Cliff, or if you're just looking for a neat story to follow along with, give him a follow on Instagram there. So again, just to highlight one more time, Big Field in Tobacco, Holder Field in Milo, Dave's Place in sweet potatoes, Three Barns in mixed produce, and then Richard's Field in mixed produce. So neat thing as well, I do have each of his listings linked here. So again, if the dates that you're looking for are unavailable, you can take a look at his other dove fields. And then I also have all of his listings linked on his kind of original listing. So you can see that for dove hunting there. That's how he's going to have that broken up. So if you're looking as well just for a way to kind of see everything that he has going on, you can always go to his profile as well. You can see his reviews and then all of his properties there if you're looking for kind of an easy breakdown to see what he has available there. So again, excited to give that a try for Cliff there, and hope it's a great dove season. So All right, to kind of finish it up here, like we normally do with our weekly field notes or weekly live streams, we like to end with our field notes for the week. Couple things just for folks that aren't aware, field notes is a neat feature that we have on the site where sportsmen can follow these property updates. These property updates are coming from real landowners that we have on the site, so it's a great way for landowners to share kind of real time what's going on, game cam photos, property updates, different things like that, successful harvests. So if you haven't taken a look at the field notes page, would encourage you to do that. Something we've started doing as well is feeding 5-star reviews into field notes also. So I thought this one was pretty cool with it being summertime, not a whole lot going on. We've seen a lot of prairie dog hunts this summer, so I wanted to point out this one in Montana, hosted by Brad and Tara, the Hay Fox Ranch. Big old property, over 15,000 acres on the Muscle Shell. Um, but neat 5-star review here. Easy communication with Brad, the landowner. Lots of dogs ranging from 25 yards all the way up to 500 yards. We killed between 600 to 700 dogs in 2 days. So that's a pretty good rate right there. So always nice to see 5-star reviews coming through like that. Also, again, just kind of real-time property updates like I talked about. We have Todd, he's a great landowner of ours in New York with Brook Hollow Homestead. He's seeing some good buck growth on the farm, which is always nice. And then also got a nice long beard that you can see here that survived the hunters this spring season. So always nice to see there. And again, that's the norm for what you would see on field notes. Game cams like that, successful harvest, some hog hunting there. We're also doing the LandTrust podcast as well. So I encourage you to take a look at it. Lots of interesting things going on there. So that's about all I have, you guys, this week. Stay tuned. Got some exciting listings on the horizon. Pretty awesome elk property coming live in Colorado for next week. And some other neat properties as well. So stay tuned. Make sure your preferences are up to date on your profile so that we can let you know anytime a new listing goes live in your preferred hunting state. And kind of a good way to think about that is we're scouting for you 365 days out of the year for free to you. And so make sure your preferences are marked accordingly in your profile, and then we'll do the heavy lifting and making sure you're aware of new listings that are going live in those preferred areas for you. So anyways, thanks so much for taking the time, guys, and we will see you next week. Thanks, guys. See ya.